Hello, good morning students. In our previous video, we have learned database management system introduction. In this video, I am going to deal with the next topic in Unit 1, file system and its limitations. In our olden days, before computers, all the business organizations maintained manual file systems to do the data management and to do their business activities. Actually, the manual file system were not suitable for flexible data management and it had too many limitations. That's why the manual file system converted into computerized file system for better data management. Okay, of course, the file system had too many limitations. It's not suitable for the large organizations who are having bulk amount of data and also very high reporting requirements. That's why they later developed an efficient data management system called database system, which was based on a DBMS software. Okay, so in this video we are going to learn what is manual system and its disadvantages and what is file system and its limitations. Okay students? Okay, coming to the manual file system. Of course, in olden days, to do all activities, just followed the manual systems. Those manual systems are called as pencil and paper systems. In manual file system, of course, whatever system it might be, we use it to collect related data together. So, in this manual file system, the related data in the form of maintains the related data in the form of file folders and file cabinets. Okay, students, just observe all these diagrams. Every data to be in business organizations, every data to be recorded in papers, and all the related papers are tagged together in a file folder, and all the file folders are arranged in an order in a file cabinet. Of course, in some organizations nowadays also they record their data in the form of books. Okay, for example, take an example of college. Okay, every college will be maintained their data in books like admissions data and marks data, attendance data. Some of the data must be maintained in books also. Okay, of course, this manual file system had too many limitations. First of all, we know about those limitations. The first disadvantage, the time consuming process to enter the data and perform operations. What it means? Okay, manually you have written everything on a paper, on a book. It's a time consuming process. Okay, and also to perform any operations or manipulations manually you can do. It's a time taken process. That's why it's a main important disadvantage in manual file system was the time consuming process to enter the data and perform operations. And the second disadvantage is no guarantee for accuracy of data and long term storage also. Okay, first of all, observe. Okay, in any organization, what's our motto? Our motto is to store the data permanently from the starting date of organization to till date. Okay, data always needs a permanent storage. Why? Because we have to maintain historical data to perform our business activities. Okay, and also which type of data we have to maintain? Always we have to maintain correct data or consistent data. That means actual values of data to be maintained in the database. Of course, while maintaining in books, there is no guarantee for accuracy of data. Why? Because there may be entering data wrongly. Okay, and also there is no guarantee for books, files, and folders for long-term storage. So, in this system, there is no guarantee for long-term storage also. And third one, lack of security. Okay, lack of security. Lack of security means data may be lost because of intentional theft of files, or due to fire accidents, or short circuit of electricity. Files may be burned. In case of data lost, there was no recovery option in the manual file system. It's very most disadvantage in manual file system. Okay, and coming to the data duplication. So what is data duplication? Data duplication means existing the same data for several number of times in a file or files are called as data duplication. Always data duplication leads to wastage of time and wastage of storage space also. Okay. Um, Always happened in the file system, data duplication. And next important point is slow retrieval of data. Slow retrieval of data means whatever data you want from the manual file systems, you have to search. You have to search whatever data you want. You have to search the file folders for whatever data you want. So that means in order to locate whatever data you want from the file folders, it needs time. Of course, in this competitive world, we cannot waste our valuable time. Okay, to compete in this business world, we can make anything in fractional seconds with accuracy. Okay, and coming to the data entry errors. Data entry errors, of course, manually while entering the data in every column or in every row, there might be a chance of entering the wrong data in the wrong column or wrong data in the right column. Okay, now for example, while entering the student data, when you take your roll number contains, your register number contains how many digits? 12 digits. Of course, while entering the 12 digits for each student in the student file, there may be a chance of entering digits in wrong places. Okay, and that means it causes data entry errors. Finally, the manual file systems are only suitable for small data collections. That means where they are small number of files are to be maintained, in that organization only the manual system is suitable, and it had few reporting requirements also. Okay, let us know about what are the reporting requirements. So reporting requirements means here the report is nothing but extracting the required information in required format from the files or data for presenting purpose is known as report. Okay, for example, the best example for the report is nothing but progress report. Okay, after completing your exam exams, after completing your final exams, we are given a progress report. That in that progress report was prepared in a specific format, and we have collected your marks data from the original data file and to be noted in that progress report. Okay, just you observe there are so many columns or headings are there: subjects, marks, name of the student, total, remarks, principal sign, what tutor sign, and also your parent sign, like that. That means extracting the required information in required format for presenting purpose is known as report. So every organization had reporting requirements. So what it means? Of course, in some business organizations, monthly or quarterly or yearly or weekly, inspections have to be done by the government officials. During that inspection, business organizations have to be submit their business operations reports to the government officials. So every business had reporting requirements. To do anything in the manual system, it takes a lot too much of time. That's why the manual system not suitable for large organizations, only suitable for where there are small data collections and had few reporting requirements. So to overcome all the disadvantages in the manual file system, there must be a need to convert a manual filing system into computerized filing system. Now we discuss about file system, students. Okay, so what is file system? Actually, the file system is a way of organizing and managing files on the storage medium like hard disk. Okay, that means the file system controls how the data will be stored on the tracks of the disk and also how it will be retrieved. Okay, and the one more important point is every operating system has an inbuilt file system to manage files and folders in hard disk. Okay, that means every operating system has built-in file system. For example, Windows 10 uses NTFS file system. Of course, actually prior to the database management systems, the file system provided by the operating system was used to store the information and was used to maintain the files and folders in the system itself. Okay, already I told you there was a need to convert the manual file system into computerized file system. For that purpose, we have developed file-based systems. Okay, file-based systems were developed to implement manual file system in computers for efficient data management. Okay, girls, listen carefully what I am saying here. Actually, those file systems are also known as file processing system or conventional file processing system. Okay. Actually, this system was an early attempt to computerize the manual file system. Okay. And okay, so what it contains? Actually, file-based system is nothing but it's a collection of application programs, that application programs that perform services to the end user and manages their own data of files. Okay, and those application programs were developed by using the third generation languages like C, Fortran, COBOL, C++, like that. Okay, with the help of those application programs, we used to maintain files, we used to manage the files, we used to perform data management efficiently by using this file based system. Okay, each application program defines and manages its own data. That means for every file you need to maintain a specific application program which was developed by using any application, any programming language like C, Fortran, COBOL, C++, like that. Okay, so how many files you are maintaining in the file system? You have to create that number of files. Each file manages its own data only. Okay. The file based system is the prior to the DBMS, database management system. Okay. Let us know about how the data, in which form the data will be maintained in the file based systems. Okay, actually what is a file? File is nothing but a collection of records. Okay, so to understand this concept, first of all we we have to know about some file system terminologies. Okay, so first data, already we know that data means raw facts, okay, which has no meaning at all. and which has it has a little meaning unless they have been organized in some logical manner. Okay, so data means it's a like a your number, your name, student roll number, telephone number, birth date, whatever the facts belongs to a thing, a person, okay, or a place like that. Okay, coming to the field. What is field? Field is nothing but a character or a group of characters that has a specific meaning. Okay, field is nothing but a character or a group of characters which has a specific meaning, and it is used to define and store the data. Okay, so whatever facts, whatever data we have collected, to define and store that data, we used one name. That name contains a character or a group of characters. That those names are called as fields, like roll number, name, marks. For example, Sir C.R. College for Women. What it is? It's a college name. So here the college name is a field to define and store the data Sir C.R. College for Women, like that. Next one, record. So record are nothing but a collection of interrelated set of fields that describes a person, a place, or a thing. Okay, that is nothing but a record. Record is nothing but collection of related files that describes a person, a place, or a thing. For example, student record. A student file might contains the student roll number, name, address, phone number, date of birth, and marks. Okay, so all related, the collection of related set of fields are known as records. And coming to the files, files are nothing but a collection of related records. Okay, so to understand what I am saying here, just go through this diagram. It's a student files, student file, students. It contains some fields like roll number, name, father's name, DOB, address, phone number, mail ID. Okay, by seeing this, what you understand, in file based system, the data will be maintained in the form of rows and columns. Okay, here just observe. In these rows and columns, there are some facts like 18001, Sharada, Ramlal, Ayodhya, k@gmail.com. Some facts regarding a person or a place or a thing. Those facts are known as data. Okay, now, and at the above row, it contains some headings like roll number, name, father's name, DOB, address, phone number, mail ID. Those are called fields. Okay, field is nothing but a character or a group of character used to define and store the data. Okay, so for example, roll number. Roll number fields defines and store the data 180001, 180002, 18003. Okay, and this file, this student file contains how many records? 3 records. Record is nothing but a collection of logically related fields, okay, that describes about a person. Here the first row describes about 18001 Sharada, and second row describes 18002 Sri Rama, 18003 Hanuma, third record. That means this file contains how many records? 3 records. So collection of 3 records known as student file. Okay, coming to characteristics of file system. Okay, so each file is independent from one another. In file system, those files are separate individual files, and those files are called as flat files. There is no relation between them. Okay, those are individual files. In file based system, every file is treated as separately. So those individual files are called as flat files. Okay, and each file has its own file management programs and also file reporting programs. What it means? File management programs means okay, if you want to maintain a student file, then to create a student file you have to write an application program. Okay, just listen carefully here what I am saying. Every file has its own set of file management programs. What are the file management programs? Those file management programs are used to create a data file, okay, open a file or insert a file, to do read and write operations into the file, Okay, and insert data into the file, or delete the data from the file, or update the contents in a file. Okay, for doing all those things, we have to write some application programs. Okay, those programs are known as file management programs. And what are the file reporting programs? Whatever report you have to generate from the data file, you need to develop a program separately. Those programs are called as file reporting programs. Okay, you have a student file. I want to generate a one report. How many students are admitted in BSc course? Okay, just I want to generate a report, BSc course and BCom course for first years, in first year. Okay, I want to generate a report from the student file. For that, you need to write an application program by using any programming language like C, C++, COBOL, Fortran, like that. So that's why every file has its own set of file management programs and file reporting programs. Already I told you, those application programs are designed by using programs written in programming languages like C, C++, COBOL, Fortran, etc. Okay. Let us observe this diagram. A simple file system in one organization and one business organization. In this organization, there are two departments, one sales department and one is personal department. In personal department, sales agents information to be maintained, and in sales department, we maintain the data of customers and also the sales of the products. Okay, so just you observe this diagram where customer file and sales file. To manage the customer file and to manage a sales file, you have to write file management program separately. Okay, now that means to create a customer file, to open a customer file, to perform read write operations into the file, to delete the data, to update the data, whatever operation you want to do on the customer file, you need to write some file management programs. Okay, and also if you want to generate any reports from the customer file, you need to write the file reporting programs. That's why, that means here the customer file and sales file requires some file management programs and file report programs also. And in this personal department also, agent file is there. Okay, in order to maintain the agent information, we have to create some file management programs, and also to generate any reports from the agent file, we have to develop some file report programs. So what we understand here, in file based system, to maintain every file, we need to create some file management programs, and to generate reports, if you want to generate any reports, you want to write file report programs. Okay. Okay, so you see this diagram also, the file system of university. Okay, here we are maintaining the file based system here. In university, we have to maintain the student personals data processing application, and also library processing application, and also account processing application. We have so many application programs in file system. To maintain student personal data processing application program is used to maintain the student details, and the library processing application program is used to maintain books information, and also issues and returns of books. And in account processing application program is used to maintain accounts information like fee paid details, like that. Okay, salaries paid details, like that. So it's a traditional file storage method for university management system. In olden days, before the DBMS, we used to maintain, after the manual file system, we used to maintain file based systems to do efficient data management in computers. Okay, so in this file based system also, so many drawbacks are there. Okay, just observe, there are so many drawbacks. One, lengthy development times, difficulty to getting quick answers, complex system administration, and next one is extensive programming, and uncontrolled redundancy of data, inconsistency of data, limited data sharing and lack of security, and poor enforcement of standards, and low programming productivity and data dependence, incompatible file formats, and separation and isolation of data. Of course, just we discuss about one by one disadvantages now. Okay. First, lengthy development times. Okay, here we are using the third generation programming languages. In third generation programming languages, we need to mention what must be done and how it is supposed to be done. Okay, everything to be clearly specified in that programming language. For example, let us take already you have learned files in C in your first years, in your first semester or second semester, of course, first year and second semester. Okay, so for everything you have to write codes. C file programming. Just remember how you are writing the C files. Okay, you have to open a file by using the statement fopen and reading the writing the data into the files, reading the data from the files. After all tasks have to be done, you need to close by using fclose. Do you remember all those things? Okay, that means everything need to be specified in the form of coding. So it takes lengthy development times. Of course, when you are using coming to the fourth generation languages, actually all DBMS languages are called as fourth generation languages. In fourth generation languages, no need to specify how it was to be done. Okay, just you specify what must be done. Okay, like a question format. Okay, and coming to the difficulty of getting quick answers. Okay. What is the difficulty of getting quick answers by using this file system? Okay, for everything, for doing everything to generate a simple report also, you need to write programs. Okay, not only the write programs, first of all you have to prepare a program and execute them. If any problems, you have to debug the program. So that's why whatever information you want, you cannot get it quickly. Okay, that means if you need the information right now, but getting it next week or next month will not serve your information needs. Do you understand what I am saying? Okay, difficulty of getting quick answers. And coming to complex system administration. Okay, so when the system administration becomes complex, the system administration becomes more difficult as the number of files expands in the system. Okay, so for example, in a business organization, of course, in one business organization is there, in that sales department is there, in that sales department how many files are there? Customer files and sales file, customer file, sales file and product file. Okay, there are three files are there. For each file we have file management programs and four reporting programs. So totally for each file we require to develop we need to develop 9 programs. Okay, so how many files are there here? Three files. 3 into 9, totally 27 application programs are need to be maintained along with these three data files. Okay, so likewise, if the number of files increases in the file system, system administration will be difficult. Okay. Next point is uncontrolled redundancy of data. Okay, already I told you, in each in file system, each file is a separate file. Okay, that's why several copies of same data is stored in several files. That indicates redundancy or duplication of data. Always duplication of data leads to higher storage and cost. Okay, Actually, the main problem in file based system is the data redundancy. Of course, why? Because here those files are maintained in the decentralized approach. That's why it leads to wastage of storage space. Okay. If the storage space is wasted, it will have a direct impact on the cost. And one more important effect of redundancy of data is redundancy of data leads to loss of data integrity. That means data will not no longer data no longer consistent. That means no longer accurate state. The next disadvantage in file based system is inconsistency of data. Actually, data inconsistency exists when different and conflict versions of same data appears in different places or different files. For example, when you store your phone number in 4 different files differently, that leads to inconsistency of data. If you want to store the data in multiple files, then you have to store same copy of the data, otherwise it leads to inconsistency of data. That means it causes inaccurate retrieval of data, that leads to loss of data integrity. Okay, integrity is nothing but the database's data always, the files, the data within the file system always should be accurate, should be verifiable. That's the meaning of data integrity. Here in file system, data redundancy, of course, data redundancy must be existed. Where there are data redundancy, there might be an inconsistency of data. Where there are inconsistency of data, there should be loss of data integrity. Okay, the next point is limited data sharing. In limited data sharing means already we know that in file system all the files are separate files or independent files, those are called flat files. Okay, and that means all the files are maintained in a decentralized manner. That's why there is no chance of sharing of data. Okay, why? Because all the files should be depends upon its application program. That's why there is no probability of sharing the data from one file to another file. That is nothing but limited data sharing. And seventh one, lack of security and limited data sharing. Okay, of course, if you if you store same data among multiple files, it introduces a lot of security risks. Okay, what it means? When the same data available in many places, there may be a chance of unauthorized accesses. Okay, so whatever you want to do in file system, you need to implement programs, you need to develop application programs, right students? Okay, likewise to implement security features in a file system, like effective password protection or the ability to lock out parts of files. Okay, and also to implement a feature like data confidentiality. That means provide privacy to our own data. Okay, so to implement all these features, it's very difficult to implement programs in the file system. That's why it ensures lots lack of security. Okay, security features are not implemented in the file systems file system. Okay, and the last one, poor enforcement of standards. So while designing the files under this file processing system, each group follows its own standards. So what are the standards? Standards are nothing but rules and regulations that are followed in our organization. Can you imagine without standards, can you maintain a college? No, not at all. Okay. For every system, there must be follow some of the standards. But coming to file processing system, while designing the files, there are no proper standards at all. Okay. So every group of people following their own standards for defining the field names, field sizes and field types. Okay. So why? Because actually those are the separate files. So while developing the file, everyone follows their conventions. Okay. So it will create a serious difficulty while modifying the program or the data structure. So it leads to the lower programming productivity. Lower programming productivity. Already we know that, okay, too much of time taken to develop an application program, and there are no common standards in conventional file processing system, which enhances lower programming productivity. And coming to data dependence, last one, 10th one, data dependence. Data dependence means always the file based application programs depends on data. Okay, that means if you want to do any modifications in the data, okay, you need to program, you need to change the application programs also. Why? Because all the application programs are developed based on what type of data you have stored onto the hard disk. Okay, that's why if there is a minor modification or major modification on the data, you do, then you can change the application programs also. That is major disadvantage in the file system environment, that is called as data dependence. And coming to incompatible file formats. Incompatible file formats means when you developed these application programs by using different programming languages like C, COBOL, Fortran, the structure of file generated by one programming language may be different from the structure of file generated by another program language. Okay, so this incompatibility of such files makes them difficult to process jointly. For example, in an organization there are two departments. Okay, already we see one is sales department, one is personal department. Okay, in sales department they have to develop application program by using the C language. In personal department they have to design all application program by using the COBOL. Such incompatibility, okay, makes them difficult to process jointly. And coming to last, separation and isolation of data. Okay, already what is isolation? Isolation is nothing but the data are scattered in different files. Okay, the same data are scattered, or the data are scattered in different files, and those files are individual files and those are unrelated files. So it is difficult to access the data from multiple files. Okay, due to data isolation, that means we cannot combine the data from the multiple files, we cannot access the data from the multiple files. So what is the example for that? In one student in students database, in college database, in one file there are students data are there, in one file students marks are there. Okay, and I want to generate a report regarding the student details along with their marks. Then I need to combine the data from the student details from the student data and marks data from the marks file, but it's not possible to combine the data from the multiple files due to this data isolation. Okay, why? Because in file system those files are treated as separate files, those are isolated data scattered in multiple files, there is no relation between those files. Okay, Okay, so just see this case study. This is a college file management system. So it has 4 files: general office, library, hostel, accounts office. Just observe what are the fields: roll number, name, class, father name, date of birth, address. All the personal details are to be maintained in the general office. In library also, they have to maintain about the student details like roll number, name, phone number, date of birth, phone number, number of books issued, fine, etc. like that. In hostel also, the student details to be maintained along with the mess bill and room number. And in accounts office, all the fee installments, fee, dues, discounts, balance, total, etc., all details are to be maintained. So just observe these 4 files in 4 departments. Okay, in general department, in office and library and hostel and in accounts office. Okay, there are 4 departments like. In the 4 departments, 4 files are to be maintained. In 4 files, the same information, the student information to be maintained how many times? 4 times. Okay, it's a redundancy of data, it's a duplication of data, leads to wastage of space, and also leads to inconsistency of data. Okay, for example, if you change your phone number, or if you change your address, then how many place you have to update your data? In 4 files: in library file, and in your hostel file, and your accounts office file. Okay, if you forget to change in one file also, for example, in hostel file, they forget to change your address and phone number. Okay, immediately it's a need to contact your parents about you, but it's not possible. Okay, likewise, due to redundancy of data, inconsistency will be appeared. Inconsistency of data, there may be a loss of data integrity. That means wrong data will be maintained in the, there may be a chance of maintaining wrong data in the file systems. Okay. Okay, coming to the FAQs, FAQ, frequently asked questions. So the main important essay question in this unit is what is file system, and explain the disadvantages of file system. Okay, actually, okay, my question is why, the reasons for, what are the reasons for studying this file system? Actually, we are using nowadays, we are using, all are using database systems. It's a flexible, efficient data management system. Then why we study, why we, what are the reasons for studying this outdated file system? Okay, there are several reasons are there. Actually, understanding the file system problems helps to avoid problems, helps to understand the problems with DBMS system. Okay, when you understanding the problems in the file system, then helps to avoid the problems with the DBMS systems. Okay, and also the complexity of database systems easier to understand. Okay, and when you getting the knowledge of file systems, it's very useful or helpful for converting the database system in the file system into database system. Okay, girls. Students, do you understand what I am saying in this video? If you have any doubts, please contact me immediately or message me. Thank you.